This is a review for Harry Movie Club, where each and every week Mr. Harry Britt picks a movie, and who wants to can watch it, review it, hashtag it with Harry Movie Club, and he adds it into a big montage and calls you a nutter after he reviews the movie and tells you what to watch next Tuesday. This week, the movie selected was Gremlins, which is depressingly 30 years old, and I am only 3 months older than this movie. It was released in July, but is a Christmas movie because it mostly takes place on Christmas Eve. Wait, does that make sense? Yeah. Whatever. Starts off with a dad looking for a Christmas present for his son in Chinatown. He's an inventor and is showing off his shower buddy, which I think is the plot of Horrible Bosses 2. Yeah, everything he invents is actually real things, which is kind of weird. Yeah, look. Okay, stop for 1 second. This is an 80s movie. We will ignore that Gizmo's car has a transmission, snow is not water, and all of his inventions are actually real things. After a little bit of conversation, behind the shop owner's back, the dad manages to, from the shop owner's son, buy a Mogwai, which is a little ball of fuzz that looks like a Furby and is super cute. But there's 3 rules. No bright lights, because in sunlight will kill it. Don't let water touch it. And don't feed it after midnight. That's the most important rule. The first 2 rules are broke immediately. First, puts water on him by accident, because he's friends with Corey Feldman, who's like 10 years old and he's 18. Why is he hanging out with 10-year-olds? I don't know. He kind of has a thing for Phoebe Cates, but who doesn't? She's super freaking adorable. Kind of depressing in this movie, though.
It was snowing outside. The house was freezing, so I went to try to light up the fire. And that's when I noticed the smell. It pulled out my father. He was dressed in a Santa Claus suit.
Because our hero is the dumbest person ever, after accidentally multiplying Gizmo into slightly aggressive gremlins, he gives one to his science teacher and purposely multiplies it, allowing his science teacher to do random medical experiments on it without supervision. Meanwhile, the other gremlins torture his dog and hang it from Christmas lights. Oh yeah, 80s. Also ignore the animal abuse. As I said, he's an idiot and is easily tricked into feeding them after midnight. They turn into evil gremlin thingies that are green and mean and kill people. After about 20 minutes of shadows and hands, we finally see the first one. 54 minutes into the movie is the first appearance, and Mom kills the first 3 by 55 minutes. And he kills the 4th one a minute later. Yeah, these guys aren't very durable. One of them manages to escape, go to the local YMCA, and jump into the pool, where he multiplies into hundreds of little evil gremlins that take over the city and begin to kill people. And the fight is on against the gremlins. So, 30 years later, is this still good? I say yes, I enjoyed it. I might have fell asleep a couple times, but that's because my work schedule changed. I still liked it. There's still some drama of where is it going to pop out from next, who's going to be gotten by the gremlins. And there's enough anticipation and enough worrying about the bad guy that it ends up being some intense moments at least. So I enjoyed it. Phoebe Cates is, of course, adorable. The guy in it, I don't know his name. I don't feel like looking it up again. But he does fine. Why he's friends with Corey Feldman when he's like 8 years older than him, no idea. The bar scene makes no goddamn sense. Phoebe Cates works at this bar, and apparently the Gremlins came in and started ordering drinks, and she gave them to them. They're just hanging out at the bar, like playing the jukebox and playing pool and shit, and she's like totally fine with it until she finds out that they're afraid of fire and figures out that that means they're afraid of light and starts trying to kill them for no reason. That the whole bar scene just makes no sense. After all this time, it's still a fun movie. You should watch it if you haven't. And if you haven't, you're a bad person. Thank you for watching, and as always, I shall try to do better next time. This, of course, was a review for Harry Movie Club. Links down in the description. Get your review in by Tuesday. Hashtag it with Harry Movie Club. And he'll put you in the video. And you'll be world famous among like hundreds of people.